bound to buying it. On the other hand, he did not have much need for a car for his personal use anymore. Corporate jets that sped around the world were more his style these days, and when he was on the ground there were always company limousines at his disposal. He walked on past the Henley Car Showroom and Lloyd's Bank, and pushed through the doors of Berkeley Square House, the best commercial address in town, and a powerhouse of a building. Here, floor upon floor, were housed the great international corporations and the multinationals, companies that had more financial clout than the governments of the world. Maxim thought of it as a mighty treasury of trade, for it did hundreds of billions of dollars worth of business a year. And yet the buff-coloured edifice had no visible face, had long since blended into the landscape of this lovely leafy square in the very heart of Mayfair, and most Londoners who walked past it daily were hardly aware of its existence. But it was the British base for an amazing number of mega-corporations, and the spot where the big bucks stopped. Maxim crossed the richly carpeted white marble hall and nodded to the security guard, who touched his cap in recognition. He stepped into the elevator and rode up to Alan Trenton's offices on the 6th floor. Trenton's secretary of many years responded to his knock and opened the door. She smiled warmly when she saw him standing there. "Good evening, Mr. West." "Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Do excuse me. I mean Sir Maximilian." He swiftly brushed aside her apologies, flashing a dazzling smile. "Hello, Evelyn," he said, stepping inside briskly, shrugging out of his trench coat. She took it from him, ushered him towards Trenton's inner sanctum. "He's waiting for you." Maxim nodded, went in. Alan Trenton was standing next to a carved mahogany console of Chippendale design, pouring Roederer Cristal Brut into a silver tankard. He was Maxim's age, yet appeared older. His figure was stout. He was of medium height, fair of colouring, and slightly balding above a ruddy face. "Maxim!" he exclaimed, his pale blue eyes lighting up with the most obvious pleasure. He put the bottle of Cristal down with a clatter, hurried across the faded but highly valuable Aubusson carpet, grasped Maxim's hand, put an arm around him, half embraced his oldest and dearest friend. Maxim returned the gesture. "It's good to see you," Trenton said. "And you, Alan. It's been too long this time. My fault." "No problem. I understand." Alan's face filled with sudden glee, and he beamed. "I know I've said it on the phone, but I feel I must say it to you in person. Congratulations, Maxim, on your great honour." "Thanks, Stubby," Maxim said, reverting to his old nickname for Trenton from their school days. He grinned hugely, punched Alan lightly on the arm. "Who'd have thought it, eh?" "I would, Duke. That's who," Alan shot back, following Maxim's lead, using the name he had bestowed on the other man some 47 years before. "And thanks for coming at such short notice. I know how pressed you are." "And why am I here?" Maxim's gaze turned quizzical, a dark brow lifted. Trenton did not at first respond. He stepped over to the console, lifted the bottle. "A drop of bubbly, old chap." "Thanks, but not really," Maxim said, then instantly changed his mind, realizing the champagne was in his honour. He added quickly, "Of course, why not? But do make it a drop. A quarter of a tankard, please. Not a full one like yours, Stubby." Maxim watched Trenton dispensing the champagne, waiting for him to open up, but when nothing was said about the reason for his presence, he casually strolled into the middle of the room and glanced around. Alan had recently finished redecorating his office, and Maxim liked the new ambiance. A sense of elegance and warmth had been created, with pine-panelled walls, fine English antiques, and bucolic landscapes of the English countryside hanging in elaborate carved and gilded frames. All bespoke.